Okay, first day of winter logging, 2023. We're post-holing to the sawmill. It snowed so much this first extreme storm that we couldn't even move the truck. Snow was like halfway up the truck, so we're gonna walk up here. Well, we've been walking up here. We're almost there. So, we're gonna have to do it in multiple cuts today. Yeah. Usually once he gets going, he makes some progress. The four-wheel drive, that thing will move some snow. Look at this though. This is the real deal out here. Corner Bay, beautiful. Well, this morning we're here to pick up the barge and a load of framing lumber, mainly 2x4s and some 2x12s for stair stringers. So we had a nice little pile of wood to pick up here. So my dad's coming over. Our barge is over here. Cool, it's happy to be in the snow. So there's our old barge right there. So we're gonna bring that around, load it up, and tow it over to the town of Teneke today. We're building a new barge to replace this, a new aluminum pontoon freight barge, a little bit bigger and a lot nicer than our old one. So if you guys would like to see us build and use that new barge, please remember to click on like and subscribe to our page. Thank you so much for watching. Here comes the Rainbird. It's my dad's boat. It's got the skiff too today. Okay, first day of winter logging, 2023. We're post-holing to the sawmill. It snowed so much this first extreme storm that we couldn't even move the truck. Snow was like halfway up the truck, so we're gonna walk up here. Well, we've been walking up here. We're almost there. So we're gonna get in the backhoes and see what happens here. Just about knee height here.
This isn't even snow plowing, this is shoveling.
It's
skim.
I'm not.
6 inches off the top. Can you follow me or something?
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. It's really heavy. We'll just start a little bit. And
I know.
I can go up here and shovel out around the sawmills, and then maybe I can get my chains on and push through it once or something. So there's the boat I'm building, the good sign, a little skiff buried under the snow. She's all yellow cedar, so it'll last 100 years. Oh my gosh.
See how bad that fire is.
You can put your outrigger down anyway. Oh.
Picked it up off the ground.
My knee. Ah. It is all the way to my knees right now. Oh my god. Look how it's bermed up in the road right there. Isn't that amazing? I mean, that is a flat road. It's like 16 inches deeper in the middle. I guess we'll park the backhoe at the bottom today. We got my 303 British out here today, but I didn't see a single deer track. I think they're gonna be hiding out. So we are gonna get this baby going, and hopefully we can move some snow and make something happen here today. It's beautiful though, absolutely beautiful. That's quite the first winter storm for us. So we went from no snow to this, which is kind of rare. Usually we get a lot of slush, like it'll snow and melt a few times. So kind of unique. Oh God, it blew a bunch of snow. Wow. Well, the great news is both the sawmill sheds shed their snow. There's my John Deere backhoe. I'm gonna start up and hopefully plow some snow. It's amazing. There's 2 feet of snow inside the sawmill shed. Just totally, oh my gosh, totally amazing. So here it's heaped up, it's over my knees. Ah. Yeah, it was a big storm. We really lucked out in Tennessee. We didn't get look at this. We didn't get that much snow, but other towns got hit really hard. Apparently Corner Bay did. Look at that. Well, whew, that was incredible. Oh, well, I did say I was gonna show you guys some winter logging here. I don't think we're gonna get to go out in the woods today, but hopefully we can complete our mission here today. Here's our truck. Hopefully we can complete our mission here today and get some snow plowing going, and hopefully whoa, oh my gosh, hopefully there'll be a big big melt. There's 3 feet of snow right here. Where I'm sitting is at the top of the Kenworth truck tires. Oh my gosh, what a start to this. Oh, that's pretty funny. I don't know what my dad and I were expecting, but this is a bit more than we were imagining. Oh, my dad's gonna freak out. He had a couple shelter logics, they're all down. I'm happy that my mill is still here. This is just amazing. Look at this. Oh, great. Oh yeah. She starts up. Hey, it's like having a muff. Whoa. Hydraulic lever was crushed under the snow. That is so funny. I need to get her shoveled off here, but I just kind of want to do that for fun. Normally you want to shovel your machine off before you start it up, but it's funny, it sounds like it has a muffler on it with all the snow. Well, I'll clean the radiator off, start shoveling everything out. Breathe some life into this operation. Here's the lumber we cut. That's good. This is just amazing. How much snow is in the shed? It's like, this happens, but look at this. This is like I mean, it snows here, but normally we don't see a pile like this until like January or February. We get most of our snow here in March. That's the snowiest month, February and March. So this is just incredible. Wow, yeah. Sit to kind of see what happens here. I'm sure glad the shed survived. Nothing else did. None of the plastic sheds. That's okay. Sheesh. Okay, well, we're gonna go try to start up my backhoe here. Golly. Well, there's my log boiler outdoor wood furnace, and it's gonna heat our new building, the kiln building we're building right here. Man, I sure wish I had that baby burning today. So we got a couple things going for us. All the machines are started up. That's good. They're all pretty well buried. Not so good. So this is very heavy snow. I don't have the chains on my backhoe yet, so we're gonna just kind of see how this goes. Start moving some snow. Hopefully we can make some progress. Hopefully I can get an area cleared out and find my chains. I think I know where they are. And then we'll move some snow and move some wood today. So that's my John Deere 410 backhoe. It's a real good workhorse of a machine. It fired right up, so we're gonna go ahead and let that warm up and start moving some snow. My dad's over here in his JCB backhoe. He's got 4-wheel drive. I got 2-wheel drive, but once I get my chains on, this machine's a real beast. So we'll see who gets stuck today, and we'll see who gets to pull who out today. I'm going for the first person to get stuck. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna basically already stuck right now, but I think later in the day, usually once my dad gets going, he gets a little bit excited. I bet he's gonna get stuck, and I'm gonna have to pull him out with my old backhoe. So, yeah, things are looking up here at Second Growth Homes today. Thanks for coming. I guess we'll call this the first day of winter logging. It's not really yet, but we're gonna get out in the woods here later in the week. Hopefully. We're really planning to get out in the woods later in the week, and we can do some real winter logging. So if you'd like to come along with us for more of this winter season here at Second Growth Homes 2023, please remember to click on the like and subscribe buttons below, and then that'll show you more of our videos coming up soon. So let's get going here. Okay, my dad's making the first move. I gotta warm up for another 10-15 minutes. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just trying to shake snow off. Let's see if he can move here. Got his outrigger up. Beautiful here. Is that snow gonna melt off before I shovel it? Probably. Hey, he's moving. Dragging the undercarriage of the snow. All right. Well, it's looking promising, huh? Okay, here he goes. Woo! Wow. Usually when we do this, we make like the biggest snowballs you've ever seen. He's trying to see if he can just plow it, or if we're gonna have to do it in multiple cuts today. Yeah. Usually once he gets going, he makes some progress. The 4-wheel drive, that thing will move some snow. Look at this though. This is the real deal out here. I think he's gonna plow me out. That'll be great. He doesn't know we're competing yet, so. Yeah, he's getting her down there. nice of him. He plowed us out, so. And I'm feeling a tiny bit of warmth out of my cab heater, so we're getting closer here. Probably rev it up a little. done plowing with what I need to here today. We got some cleanup to do, but so that's my old John Deere 410. God, it really did a good job today. I think it's a great machine. Okay, so we got one pile of wood right there. And we got one pile of wood right there. So let's shovel off our machine here. Temperature's good. Wow. Jeez. Okay, well, I'm just gonna shovel myself out and see if we can get moving here. Oh man, I'm missing the warm cab on the backhoe. So nice. So here we are. Let's see if I can pick up this beautiful pile of Sitka spruce here. I'm gonna take a look. I'm not sure we got under it there. Oh, oh yeah. Looks like we're underneath it. Oh, I gotta get this thing shoveled off. Okay, so as long as we're underneath it, there we go. And try to bring this one down, see how my dad's doing. So I did not get stuck. I had no issues. I had to push myself out one time, just a tiny bit. So far, I don't think my dad actually got stuck. He was doing the first cut, just getting a little wild with it. He had to push himself out probably 3 or 4 or 5 times, but stuck means you're stuck. It means you're not able to rescue yourself without getting another machine or something. So we're gonna go ahead and go down there and see how he's doing. Things are moving here. So I'm gonna bring this load down, come up for my next load, check on my dad, get the barge to the beach. We're gonna load up and go home and call this a good day here. So thanks for coming with me. Let's see how we do. Over there, someone's hunting. Not sure who that is. Oh, we're gonna get these lifts of lumber moved down here. And get loaded up. Okay, we got one load of wood down. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the second load here. Out of the snow. Got to shovel that one off. So we're gonna pick this up and go ahead, head down, pick up, load up our barge. kind of coming together. My dad was smiling. He likes snow plowing. He used to drive the backhoe around. I'm smiling. I don't mind schedule, but you know, not too worried about it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this down the mountain, get the barge loaded up, and we'll be heading for Tennessee. Okay, we got our first load on the barge. I had to stop filming. It got a little dicey there. We didn't have the ramp. This ramp that I'm backing up right now, we didn't have it cleared enough. So I got the telehandler down here for the first load and I couldn't get back up the beach. It's kind of gnarly. We had to get the backhoe out and get it up. And so we rammed this ramp out, reamed it out, so it's down to rock now and things are looking good. So got our first lift on there. We're gonna go get the second lift right now. We'll see how we're doing. Needless to say, you gotta be real careful doing this kind of barge loading stuff, even small time like this. It's a little dicey. I don't think I can turn. Just back over to the dock right there or something and I'll bring mine over. Yep. I still got a couple things I gotta do up there actually. Okay. So, now we have to launch my dad here. So here we got to pick the barge up with that telehandler a little bit. And get him out there to see. get that wood to town so I can keep building. That's the kind of interesting thing about my job. It's like, I need that wood for my construction company. So I gotta get that wood to town so that we can go back to work here.
Well, just a small load today.
And that's simply because that's just what we need right now. If we needed more lumber in town, we would have cut more. But that's the order we have for this job that finishes the framing. So that was a successful day, and that'll keep us look at the train. That'll keep us real busy at work the next week or so. Beautiful day. All right, well, thank you so much for coming with me here today. Normally we'll have that barge piled up a little higher, but that's just what we needed today. So we were totally successful. We were able to plow the snow. I didn't film it, but I got in a pretty dicey spot on the ramp. And I did get stuck on the ramp with the telehandler. Totally stuck. And I had to have my dad pull me out with his backhoe. So I'm pretty sure that I cleanly lost that challenge today in the end. Right on this ramp here behind me, you can see it there. I was halfway down and the ramp just had too much ice on it, and the telehandler is really heavy. It's got a big counterweight and it could not climb up the ramp, and it keeps trying to go sideways. Real dicey. So I didn't even think of filming that. Honestly, I didn't think about it once. But if I'd had this camera up, it would have been, I don't know, I guess a little bit more exciting than our normal good operation here at Second Growth Home. So I gotta go and pick up a few things, start up my sailboat here, and catch up to my dad and go unload and get to work in town. So we're gonna work in town tomorrow and the next day. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I guess this is probably our Thanksgiving video here. So yeah, I'll put that in the title. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I'm really looking forward to being here and having Thanksgiving with my parents. It's a little funny because I'm not with my wife and my kids this year for Thanksgiving. It's just kind of ridiculous, but yeah, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have another Thanksgiving when I get to town. That's my plan. And I'll never let that happen again. I really like Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday. So, well, we're gonna go get our part of this done, get this lumber over to the crane dock, unload it with the crane, bring it by four-wheeler up to town, and then I'm gonna make a video of us framing with this lumber tomorrow. So I actually thought it was gonna be this afternoon, but it's probably gonna be tomorrow's video. So we're gonna go building with that lumber, and I'll show you the construction job I'm doing and the parts of the house we've already built with this lumber. We're using it for everything. So if you'd like to see some of that, see us using this wood for building it, please remember to click on the like and subscribe buttons that are below this video, so you'll be able to see that next video when it comes up, if you'd like to. If you'd like to see videos of us harvesting the timber that we mill into those trees, and if you'd like to see us milling the timber, that exact lumber, the links to those videos are below in the description. You can click on them and you can see the whole process going from tree to mill, across the sea, through the air on the crane, and then into the finished home. We go all the way, so from forest to finish. This is framing lumber, so it's actually gonna go in the house green, and then it's gonna dry in place. I dry all my frames, I dry my houses in frame. We frame it, and then we dry it in frame. Works out great for us here. We also do all kinds of finished work with this lumber. So we do trim, tongue and groove paneling for the inside of cabins, shiplap, all that kind of stuff. That lumber does need to be perfectly seasoned. So in later videos on this channel, you'll see us take the lumber from the tree to the mills, and then we'll dry it, and then we'll plane it, process it, mold it, and bring that finished dry product to wherever we're building and use it inside the finished home. So if you're interested in how to take a tree and go all the way through the whole process. We do this like week in and week out. So I take trees and turn them into houses, you know, every week. Shoo, shoo. So everything you see me do on here has worked out perfectly for us. If it didn't work, like if something that I didn't work, I'm not gonna tell you guys to do it. So I'm a professional builder. I got, I think, 15, 16 years experience as a foreman and lead carpenter as my dad's company, and then owner, Second Growth Homes, for the last 6 or 7 years. So I've had plenty of time to try all this stuff out, and I feel really confident now making these YouTube videos that the things that I'm saying are real, because I've done it. I'm doing it right now. Check it out. So if you want to take your own trees and turn them into lumber, and you're having some questions about you know, how much do I need to dry it out, well, I'll answer them. Put a comment below. I'll answer you. I'll tell you how to do it. Depends on what application you're using the lumber for. Sometimes you don't need to dry it out at all. I don't dry this stuff at all. I don't find any reason to. We just frame it, let it sit there for a month while we're doing other stuff, and it's perfectly dry. It doesn't make any sense for me to dry it out here. The only benefit is the lumber is a little lighter in weight when you're framing with it, which is kind of nice. But it's way easier to put nails in the green lumber. It can be a little harder to cut it green, but it cuts fine. So you'll see us do everything here. You'll see us dry wood. You'll see us using green wood and drying it in frame. You'll see us do big timber work, small detail work, everything you can imagine with this wood. So I better shut up and get back to work here, but I feel like YouTube is a big part of my job, and it really benefits me in a lot of ways already. It's helped me enjoy it even more than I did before. I really enjoy it. You know, I'd just be out here not talking to myself right now. Well, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. I would just be doing my thing, and helps keep me smiling all day, helps keep me happy, and you know, it gives you another reason. It's like if you to live your life. It's like if we had a bad day today and everything didn't work out, well, maybe it would be a good YouTube video, you know? And that's great. It's like, okay, it just makes you really resilient. Doesn't really matter. It's like we're gonna do our very best, and you know, if you can see here, we generally accomplish our goals every day that I set. So we're always doing our best, but the YouTube just gives me a little bit more of a relaxed mindset where it's like, okay, if something doesn't go wrong today, well, maybe it'll make good YouTube content. And just keeps me a little happier, because it's really easy to get really hard on yourself when you're trying to log and mill wood and it's not working out. You're just wasting your time and burning diesel and you know. I used to get real upset about it, but you know, after 15 years I've gotten better at it. So number one is we're not wasting as much of our time. And then, you know, 15 years of working on your mental health, I'm a lot more stronger and positive of a person than I was when I was 15 years old. I've always been very happy and positive, but always working on myself a lot, and it's really helped me to just be more grounded and collected, and not necessarily more even, but you know, just having I've got a way better attitude. I've always had a good attitude, but my plan to just keep getting better. So, okay, we're gonna get underway here. Get underway. Back to work. Well, that's Strawberry Island. So Elizabeth and I camped with our family on that island in a wall tent for, gosh, I think 45 days, 60 days, almost 2 months. And we started YouTube while we were camped out on that island. It just gave me opportunity to have the time to get started at it. So we'll be back there for some fun playtime next spring, and in the meantime, we're just gonna say a huge thank you to Strawberry Island for being such a good home for us, and also just a good place to hang out. Making good time. Traveling over to Tennessee right now. See if we can catch up to my dad in the barge.